guys, it is Dana Sacco, your automation and system specialist with I2I Hype. And I really wanted to drop in very quickly because something was brought to my attention actually twice this morning. And it was in a totally different group. It was in a totally different sphere where people were asking what can happen, with certain things with the workflow within HoneyBook. You guys know that I'm talking about HoneyBook a lot over the next few weeks, and there is a reason for that. There is a plan. But what I wanted to tell you, and one of the things that stood out, and they weren't the only ones that said it, and I am going to kind of bring the workflow that I threw together up there, is that no one had ever told them to plan first, right? They were never told to plan ahead or to lay it out before they started shopping for CRM or even before they decided to look for anything. So let me go ahead and show you what I did. If you've never gotten my workflow workbook, which is your client experience workflow. If you haven't gotten that, do me a favor, comment below and let me get it to you. Seriously, I will get you the link to get this going, because what's happening is that people are coming in and they're like, I never knew. And if you don't have this dang thing laid out, then you're kind of in a position where we're going to say, this software won't even work for you. So the question that was asked this morning by a couple of people was, would HoneyBook even do what I'm asking it to do? So I know that you're here, and because I welcomed you into the group this morning and I clicked the ad, but let me go ahead and show this to you. Okay. I don't think I can make it any, can I make it any bigger? No. Okay. So what I did was I asked her, I said, tell me the steps that you want, right? Tell me how you want your client to look at everything from step one to whatever, tell me, where do you want it to go? Step one, I want it to do this. Step two, I want this to go out. And we kind of so she gave me her list, super duper organized, totally incredible. And I said, this is what it would look like inside of HoneyBook. And so we have a couple different options that we can play with, but that sort of thing. Okay, perfect, right? So, sorry, I'm trying something new here. So she has the lead capture form on her website, and an email goes out. Okay, well, maybe we can make this a flow because she wanted a questionnaire to go in here. And so maybe we can make it a flow that includes the questionnaire. She had some details of what she wanted her workflow to look like and what she wanted in the email. And it almost sounded like, it would be really cool as a pretty brochure because it would make her stand out. It would make her business branding go pop. And that's so cool. And the new flows with HoneyBook, this is what we're seeing, right? So then schedule a consult. Okay, well, maybe we could just put the link instead of some other email. I mean, we get tired of emails, right? So at the end of this, or even throughout it, let's just go ahead and put a button throughout it that says schedule your call. How difficult is that? Now, these are automated within HoneyBook. They're going to send the automation or the reminders about it, right? Then here's a reminder, again, automated in HoneyBook. Boom. Then a thank you email is sent after they've had it. Then the assessment results email and a phone call is scheduled. Again, this one can be a very, very standard email. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Then create a task to move the person forward, and we actually create a new automation from this. And with the new automation, what we're doing here is I would personally, because again, you want your branding to pop. Everyone wants that. You guys know me. Why? Because I've got purple hair. Everything I do is purple. I did not paint my room purple, just to let you know, this room has purple accents. Okay. There is purple somewhere, but I just didn't want every room to be purple in my house. But, right here for onboarding, we're going to tell them this is what goes on. This is what we're going to do. Here are the packages, or here is the package that works for you. We go from there. We say, thank you very much. Here is your contract. You sign the contract right inside that flow. You go to the next page. You do put in your payment information. Then you go to the next page and you start the expectations. Like, what are the next steps? What is going to be happening? So this is one of those things, guys, and I really want you to take a look at this. This is something you want your branding. If you don't want 50 million emails, and I can be quite honest with you, okay? If you go to my page right now and go to the Call Me page, it's going to send you a flow. I did a video of the flow the other day and I showed it. And I'll do a slower one later on. But now I'm putting in my pricing. Why? Because if you don't get to the end page to schedule a call, I kind of get that. You're backing out on the payment because you don't see the value in it, or you're just like, yeah, that's way out of my budget. And that's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with requesting the information. It's just very helpful to do that. So guys, this is something though in the first step. Like I said, if you do not have my client experience workflow workbook, that is a lot to say. I really need to come up with something different for that, but I shorten it to the CEW. If you don't have my CEW, put in the comments that you need it. Raise your hand, let me know, and I will make sure that we get it to you. All right? Because what it's going to do is it takes you through this process. And then if you're in that process with me and you want to see it, or you have a question about it, we can go ahead and say, okay, I call it, guys, making me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So if you guys, you'll know, did you make your peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me? And that's actually what we do on our first kickoff call, is we make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We pick out the type of bread, we pick out the type of jelly jam or preserves, which one are you picking, all of this stuff. And the biggest debate of all, whether it's chunky peanut butter or creamy peanut butter, almond butter, whatever, chunky or creamy, everyone has an opinion on this. And, finding that sort of information out is what's going to make you stand out, and it's going to make it all work for you. So guys, start with that process. Start with that information and how it works. All right. If you all have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for dropping in, saying hi, and everything else. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day.